If you're a service provider, you may have found that it can be challenging to really articulate and sell what it is that you offer to potential clients. Now, if that's you, this video is absolutely for you, because today I'm going to share with you a really successful way in how to present your service and how to scale with impact. And what that means is once you know how to really articulate your message, once you are super confident in the problems that you solve and the solutions that you can get for your clients, or you can help your clients to achieve, then what that means is your clients will, or your potential clients will start to be drawn towards you. Because the reality is, the more you can language your clients' problems and the more you can tell them exactly what their world looks like, the more they're going to want to work with you. So today I'm going to be sharing with you a framework that I've created that is essentially a messaging framework in regards to what we need to cover to really successfully articulate what it is, or the transformation that it is we can give our clients, or we can help our clients to achieve. So I'm going to be sharing this framework with you. Before I do, I'd love to invite you along to an event I've got coming up called Into the Spotlight, and it's designed specifically for service providers who want to be able to leverage their time and make more money and ultimately serve more clients through speaking, whether that's webinars, through presentations, through facilitating workshops or online programs, offline programs. However you want to do it, this workshop is for you. So go ahead and sign up. It's seriously the most affordable program that you'll find out there today. It's $27 and it's a full day workshop or virtual event where you can come to live, ask any questions that you have. You can also watch the recordings if you're not available to come live. And for those of you who don't know me yet, my name's Kelly and I'm a video and presentation coach. And I work predominantly with women in business who want to be able to build that confidence and certainty within themselves to show up and really share their message in a way that really inspires action from their audience. Because ultimately that's what we want as business owners. We want our potential clients to take action and to sign up with us so that we can help them create those transformations. So let's get on to this model here. First of all, you'll see on this side of the board, we've got problem. And this is really thinking about what specific problem it is that your potential clients are currently experiencing. What is it that they're feeling? What is it that is happening around them? All of the aspects. And we want to be able to cover that in the way that we present our service. Now, a few other points to consider, and these are some of the things that we don't often think about when it comes to communicating our message or telling people about our service, is often, I can't write and talk at the same time, sorry. It's often that there are specific misconceptions about what we do as a specific service provider. So we need to counteract those. We need to say, yep, hello, we've heard about these misconceptions and this is the truth, right? So misconceptions are one of the things that we really need to cover in advance before those objections come up. The other thing that we need to cover is secondary gain. Now, what secondary gain means is, what is the potential client getting out of staying the same? So what do they get? Let's say, for example, you're a personal trainer. What is your potential client getting out of not signing up with you as a client? They get to stay safe. They get to stay within their comfort zone. They are probably fairly comfortable in their body right now. Even though they say they want to lose weight, there's something that's keeping them stuck, right? So that's their secondary gain. And we need to really dig deep into that and figure out what is actually keeping them stuck. And there could be a number of different reasons for that secondary gain. So they're the three main things that we need to cover when it comes to addressing the problem that our potential clients are experiencing right now. The other thing we need to be really, really clear about, and this is key, is the solution. So this is the solution side. What you'll notice, I love these acronyms, right? PMS, Love it. PMS for the problem and SMILE for the solution. Works really well, doesn't it? So the solution, we want to get super clear on what that picture looks like for our potential clients once they have worked with us for a while or once they've finished working with us. What specifically do they want to achieve? We also want to think about how we can influence or change the way they are currently thinking or their mindset about that solution. So what is it that's holding them back from achieving that solution right now? What might be some thoughts that are going on in their mind that are saying, oh, I don't know if I can actually achieve that solution. I don't know if that's what I really am meant for or I can really do, right? So that's mindset. The next part of it is identity. So we need to cover whether or not they are currently in the identity of whatever that solution is, and likely they are not, right? So for example, my example is I often train people in public speaking, and when clients come to me, sometimes they don't realize what it is that they actually need. They don't see themselves as a speaker, for example. So we need to do some work around identity and just loosening the idea that they could potentially become a speaker, even if they're not there right now. Cool, I trust that makes sense. The next part is leverage. So we want to be able to cover what this particular client is going to get in regards to leverage from achieving this solution. And then finally, oh, that didn't work. Excuse my error there. Finally, we want to expand. So we want to expand their awareness of the possibilities of that particular solution. So often when it comes to service providers, often our potential clients aren't even aware of the potential solutions. So we want to expand their mind and unlock those potentials, unlock those possibilities for them so they can see the bigger picture. Now you might be thinking, well, how on earth am I going to get all of this across to my potential clients? And if you have to have a one-on-one conversation with each potential client, that's going to take quite a while, right? And you might even be experiencing that right now. If you're currently doing sales calls or discovery calls, this is likely what you're covering in those calls. But there actually is a more effective and a more scalable way that's going to help save you time. And that's what I call, right down here, the value plus pitch effect. And what this is, it's essentially a presentation that we choreograph or we put together to give value, so give results in advance to our potential clients, help them get a small result that they're looking for. And then at the end of that value, what we do is we tell them about our service in more detail and we expand on these things. So this is the most effective way right now to be able to increase your impact, because you can reach so many more people as opposed to just having those one-on-one sales conversations. You might have heard it called a webinar or a sales presentation. That's kind of like old school terms, right? So this is the value plus pitch, and this value plus pitch framework is what I'm going to be sharing with you at the Into the Spotlight virtual event, which is happening on June 22. So I'd love for you to come along to that event. Click the link just up above or below, and I would absolutely love to see you there. And like I said, if you can't make it live, the recordings will be available for you too. Trust you enjoyed that. If you've got any questions, pop them down below, and I'll see you soon.